Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Volkswagen Tiguan, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2-litre TDI BlueMotion Tech SE navigation, DSG gearbox, Euro 6 engine, 2016 or 16 plate, has done 85,139 miles, fuel economy, urban 41.5 miles per gallon, extra-urban 55.4 miles per gallon, and combined is 49.6 miles per gallon. Has a top speed of 124 miles per hour out of 148 brake horsepower, 4-cylinder 16 valve engine. It has heated power folding door mirrors. We've got this protective plastic moulding along the bottom of the doors and the sills, the chrome flash across it. The protective moulding goes all the way along the wheel arches too, and round the front bumper and round the back bumper too. The chrome window surround, aluminium roof bars, the front parking sensors, the chrome VW grille there, and the low chin spoiler, multi-spoke diamond cut and piano black finish alloy wheels. You've also got Pirelli Scorpion Verdes all round, integrated rear tailgate spoiler, electric boot release. You do have to pull it up yourself though. Nice flat load area in the back, rear load cover, 2 handles inside the back here. If you pull that, the rear seat will flip down, same with this side. Rear seat is a 60-40 split, so that's a real handy accessory. Rear parking sensors. So that's where the chair flips to, but if you just put a bit of weight on, you can lock it out like that, so the floor is reasonably flat. There's a little loop here at the side, so you pull the loop up. If you just push it back, it locks in that first position, and then there's a second position, and then all the way back and third. I don't think that's ever been used, to be fair. Let's see if I can get in here. Well, managed it. So, very nice in the back here. Got a little picnic table there. I wouldn't like to rest a drink on it or anything when the car's moving, but the thought's there. Quite a lot of leg room. I've got my seat as far back as I usually drive with it, which is a long way, and I can get in okay. Plenty of headroom. Even the headrest isn't right in the middle of my back like it is in some vehicles these days, so that's nice too. I've got coat hooks here, the brushed aluminium insets to the doors and the dashboard, you know, gear stick. It's a nice car. It's got this kind of charcoal cloth with checker grey panels in the centre. Very, very nice. Rear centre armrest, 2 cup holders there, fitted rear carpet mats. Car's like new in the back here. Okay, I'll just take you for a ride in it. Two proper keys, proper ignition, foot on the brake, and that's it started. I've got the aircon turned way up. Lovely day today, very warm, and my first day back videoing from holiday. So we've got the Park Pallet reversing sensors with the optical or visual display, and there you go. As you move the steering wheel, it's showing you whereabouts it's going to take you. Again, if you need that, then I'm not sure you should be driving if you don't know which way turning the steering wheel is going to take you. It has got lane departure warning on this car. I've got it turned off because it's stupid. There you go, and that's height and reach adjustable multifunction steering wheel. Whoops. No, that's okay there. A lot of sheep out today, so we need to be careful. We've got Sat Nav, just click the Sat Nav on there. And here we are at the sheep crossing. Nice big display that for the Sat Nav. It's got Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. The DSG gearbox, which is a great gearbox in my opinion. You can knock it over there and you can change gear like so using the Selector. The reason for doing that escapes me at the moment, but I'm sure there are people out there that buy an automatic and then use it like that. So we'll put it back into just drive or economy. You can also use the paddle shifts on the back of the steering wheel there. Change down on the left and up on the right. As I mentioned before, it's got Scorpion Verdes on. It's got Scorpion Verdes on at the moment. I quite like those tyres, and not too much road noise. You can feel the grip with it being the four-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive Selector is here in the centre there. The mode switch. There you got some. There are a lot of sheep today. It's one of those days that seems a great idea to come up here on a motorbike, and then you just get around the corner and there's a sheep in the road. That's country for you though. Oh, we've got power folding door mirrors. They're also heated, so you can, that's off in the centre, turn right, and then I can use the joystick there. And back over to this one. There we go. So both those are working. If I slow down, I don't think they'll go in at that speed. I'll just, there you go, power folding door mirrors. The next position over there is the heated setting, which I actually needed this morning. It was quite cold. Nice, typical German functional layout. And if any Germans are watching that, lionesses, I don't want to rub it in too much, but you know, there you go. It's these lovely firm seats which hold you in place. We've got the front central armrest there with a bit of storage in the centre. Your stop start, I think that's the one off, so we'll knock that off. You don't want stop start on. For some reason you can knock the parking sensors off there. Again, I don't know why you'd want to do that. And also I think that's traction control off. Traction control deactivated, yep. We don't want that. In the centre console there you've got a power socket, an auxiliary in and a USB. It's a pleasant car to drive. No, nobody. Of course, it could be a cyclist without a horn coming the other way, so you can't just barrel round. Heaven forbid you encroach on a cyclist exclusion zone when they've got a GoPro on them. It's a really nice car. I do my best thinking on holidays, and I've not done a whole lot of driving since I got back, just forward and backwards to work, and I've been using, obviously, well, not obviously, but I've been using a Range Rover. In my opinion, a Range Rover is the best car on the road, and it drives better than this, but then again it should do. It's a 3-litre engine and it's over twice as expensive. Now, years ago when I went to the SMMT invited me to a driving day, and I was selling cars that were about, 10 years old at least. That was my market. And I went to the SMMT Motor Day and I got in the new cars and I'm thinking, wow, this is fantastic, and it was when I was basically just starting to do road tests and reviews on my cars. And I got in each car and I couldn't understand how proper journalists, proper reviewers could actually criticise vehicles because I thought they were so good, but that's because of what I was used to. Now, since we've gone up market a bit and I've got older and I just want comfort and luxury and so on, and I've used a Range Rover probably for the last 5 years. I get in a car and I think, oh, well, this isn't as good as a Range Rover, but it's not going to be. And anyway, while I was on holiday, and I've been thinking about this for a while, I saw a good while ago advertised a Citroën Ami, or Ami, a friend in French, I think it is. And it's an electric vehicle. It will do 28 miles an hour and it's got nothing in it, absolutely nothing. It just gets you from A to B. And I thought, in order to do our customers justice, because as I say, I've not done very much driving, and this is lovely. And also, while I was on holiday, in Sorrento, there's a shop called Capri Breeze, and they sell reed diffusers, perfume for my girlfriend, and an aftershave, and it's really, really nice. And every time you go past it, the lady's a fantastic salesperson, and she comes out, if you're looking, she comes out, and she has all these paper strips, and she sprays the stuff on, and then gives it you to smell, and it smells good, and she gives you another one, and then she goes, no, and she gives you a little bowl of coffee beans, and in between sniffing each perfume, you sniff the coffee beans, and that basically resets, is it your factory senses, but it resets them, and then you can smell the new perfume, and you can, well, that's what I've decided to do. It was kind of brought on by when we usually have 2 or 3 Range Rovers in stock rather, so if I sell mine, I just move my stuff into another Range Rover and go home in that. And we sold my Range Rover and we hadn't got another one, and I couldn't find one. I was looking through all the private ads and everything to try and find one, and I think I ended up using a Mercedes GLA. Lovely car, absolutely lovely car. And John said to me one day, what do you think of that Mercedes? And my answer was, it's shit. Which obviously it wasn't, but I just like Range Rovers. So, in order to basically sniff coffee beans in between test driving our vehicles, I've ordered, yes I have, I've ordered a Citroën Ami. I may cock yet, I don't know, but I've ordered one. So in order to give you proper feedback on these cars that we've got, and to reset myself between driving different cars, I'm going to use a Citroen Ami for a while when it comes. That's just for our customers. You have no idea how much it upsets me not to drive a car that's got heated seats, aircon, heated steering wheel, heated windscreen, warms itself up in the morning, has got lumbar support. I'm going to make myself cry in a minute. Anyway, so there you go. That's what I do for our customers. I go through hell. Get out of the road, sheep. That's a silly place to sit. So great, back to the car, great driving position, great suspension, VW, you know, what can you say? I mean, they're so popular, they're such good sellers. We are trying to concentrate more on our stock. We have bought this. It's the right colour, it's a nice interior, it's a DSG. Service history, forgotten the service history, haven't I? Right, I'm just going to pull in here. Hopefully I'm not disturbing anybody. This is a nice place. I'll put it in park. So the service history on this vehicle. Well, Buzz, could you print that any smaller? 5th of 7, 2017 at 10,424 miles, Skipton Volkswagen. 24th of 1st, 2018 at 24,118 miles, Skipton Volkswagen. 26th of the 10th, 2018, 35,419 miles, Skipton Volkswagen. 22nd of the 5th, 2019, 46,870 miles, Skipton Volkswagen. 27th of 11th, 2019, 57,005 miles, Skipton Volkswagen. 5th of 11th, 2020 at 66,356 miles, Skipton Volkswagen. And we will do it again before it goes out, so that will be done at Northwest Autocare. Full service history and ready to go. Here we go. Good sound system. There's the, as I say, there's the Bluetooth. One thing which does get people when they use a VW system, they don't know how to change stuff. There's actually a sensor. When you put your hand up, you see there the menu comes up at the bottom. You take your hand away, it goes. So if you just sat here scratching your chin thinking, oh, how do I do that? That's it. You just put your hand up. We'll just go into car. That's your kind of trip computer and so on. Changes. Oops. So there we go. We changed that. And then you've also got your dash here. Of course, you've got your dash bars. It's a car. So Rev Counter on the left, information display in the center. Speedo on the right. In the Speedo is your fuel gauge, and in the Rev Counter is your coolant temperature gauge. I'll just show you in a minute because knock these glasses off and start again. In the center there, your information display. I can just change, that's the switch there, and I can just change it. Oil temperature, fuel consumption, average consumption, range, AdBlue range, travelling time, distance, and so on. Also, let's see if I press in the end there. There you go, there's a front assist and lane assist. And you will notice there that lane assist is knocked off. If you wanted to knock it back on, you just click that button. Oops, just go back to it, click that button, that knocks it on. But we don't want it on. Now, you can also knock it into sport. If I just knock back there, that makes the throttle more sensitive. You see, holds it in gear longer. But again, I don't want it in sport. So that's back to drive. It's just showing what gear you're in on the dash there. Cruise control is here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to test the hill hold. There you go. So it's pulled me up automatically on the hill hold, and then if I put the brake on again, hill holds come on, and then accelerator, we're away. Cruise control switches are here. Just put that down so I can still look forward and you can see. So that's it, cruise control there. Set there. Click cruise, that's between cruise and speed limiter, so that's cruise control. Cruise control. Oh, we've got a cyclist here. Again, we don't want to upset cyclists because they're the equivalent of woke road users. Can't say anything to upset them. So here we go. Set, and that's it. I can increase the speed like so, knock it down like that, and that knocks it off altogether. Certain death corner 2. Being buzzed by swallows. Picnic trays on the back of the seats. Just a very, very clean car. We'll just test the hill hold. going up a hill. So there we go, we've come to a stop. The hill holders come on, as you can see there, they're green, parking, and then if I just set off, lets the handbrake off, and away you go. There's media. That'll be set to auxiliary at the moment, but if I wanted to click to Bluetooth there, just click source and Bluetooth. You need to watch out for this car coming over the bridge. Occasionally, if you've got a driver who actually knows what he's doing, he might be just, oh no, he's not here, he's coming. Occasionally we come up here, and if you get two gentlemen, one of them's over the other side of the hill and I'm here. We're just sitting there like a Mexican standoff. I did have an inquiry on this yesterday, so usually as soon as we get the videos up, that's when the inquiries start coming in. Let's say it's the right colour. We're trying our best to get the right colours, the right mileage, good service history, and nice cars. And I think this is a good one. Well, there we go. I wondered what that was. There's a little cubby hole. All good. Couldn't find anything wrong with this on the way up. Drives great on the motorway, and drives well here. On these bumpy country windy roads. And that's it. All good. Great car. See you in the next video. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.